Welcome back again. We're talking ladies hoops here with head coach John Haskins. Coach, I wanted to focus on Amelia Pardon for a minute. She's really been lighting it up the last two games. She scored 23 against Flagler. She scored 18 in the most recent game against Lander. I mean, is she going to be one of the leaders on this team next year?
Well, I think we'll definitely look forward to score. Amelia is a kind of a different situation. I think she probably could have made a more of an impact this year had she been healthy. She had surgery on her ankle right after the season last year, and it really didn't go like it should have. There was a possibility we were going to redshirt her, but she had played in too many games. She's playing probably at about 75%, but I think she showed some signs of what she can do, and I think we will rely on her to score next year, definitely.
Yeah, and when you lose a lot of your scoring with your guards, as we'll talk about in a little while, it's going to be nice to have her to step in and really take up some of that slack. Well, the team goes into the Peach Belt tournament with a lot of momentum. You've won 7 of your last 8 conference games. You enter as the East 3 seed, as we said, and the first game is against the West 2 seed, which is the host team, 16-10 Columbus State. They beat you guys 64-48 at their place on January 28th, if I remember correctly. And let me ask you first, does them being the host of the tournament's in Columbus, does that give them the same kind of home court advantage as a regular home game for them would? Well,
in some ways it does, in that they sleep in their own beds, they dress in their own locker room, they play on their own court. So there's a comfortableness about that. On the flip side, there's going to be fans there from different schools. We may draw more fans than we would on a regular season trip down to Columbus. So I don't think that there's going to be as one-sided rooting for them, but a lot of the things will be the same as a home game for them.
And what does it say when the team goes 12-6 and you're still the 3rd seed in the East? I mean, it just tells you how strong the Peach Belt Conference is and how many good teams there are, any of which you can win this tournament.
Well, I think that particularly, I mean, you just look at Lander and Aiken and Clayton in particular, 3 outstanding teams, been nationally ranked pretty much all year. Columbus is a very good team. I think Pembroke is a good team. Georgia Southwestern's a good team. So there's a lot of good teams vying it out, and anytime you've got to face the number 2 seed, whether against our side or their side, it's going to be a difficult matchup.
Well, let's get right into that then. What do you have to do as the Lady Braves, as a team? What do you have to do to beat the Lady Cougars, and what kind of adjustments do you make compared to the first time you played them?
Play better, defend better, score better. They're a good team. They're very long and athletic. They've got some quickness, so they'll press you some, but even at that, it's hard to get good shots around the basket because of their length and athletic ability. We've got to play better defense. We've got to contain Gilbert, who is, I think, one of the best 2 or 3 players in the league. Long, athletic, versatile, can come away and shoot the ball, can put on the floor a little bit, great offensive rebounder. I watched the tape versus them last night. I didn't think we did a very good job of defending. We struggled a little bit offensively, turned the ball over way too many times, and gave up too many offensive rebounds. And I think, the key is taking care of the basketball and making sure we're getting the kind of shots we want, and then not giving them second chance opportunities.
And this is a team that I assume that your players know that they can beat under the right circumstances.
Well, hopefully they do, yeah. I think we believe that whoever we go up against will have a chance if we play well to win.
Well, I wanted to give you a little bit of time here at the end of the show, Coach, to talk about your 2 seniors on the team and what they've meant for this club. And let's do this in alphabetical order. Talk a little bit about Dee Dee Cotton.
Well, Dee Dee's a 4-year senior, and Dee Dee came to us out of 71st High School and played for Tracy Taylor, who was played a very good player in our women's basketball program. And came in and probably a little frustrated as a freshman, like most freshmen are. They're not playing like they think they ought to. It takes a while for kids to really understand what you want as a coach and to buy in, and Dee Dee's done that as well as anybody we've had in the program. She's just a great program kid, does everything right, great defender, can obviously shoot the basketball, outstanding leadership skills, and in addition to that, she was all Peach Belt, all academic, just an outstanding student.
That's definitely
good all-around person.
That probably is just as important for you at this level as to get all academic stuff as it is to all athletic things. Well, let's talk about the second senior, also a guard, Dominique Washington.
Yeah, Dom came to us from Mohawk Valley Junior College, and usually when you get junior college kids, it takes them a while to adjust, again, to a system, a new coach. And you usually don't see those kids flourish until late in their first year and then into their second year. But Dom, from day one, has come in and helped our basketball program. She's the first thing, she's a warrior. I mean, she's a great athlete who just competes so hard, doesn't like to lose, and does so many things for us. Handling the ball, attacking the basket, great team leader, as hard a worker as we've got on the team. So she's been a pleasure. We're going to really, really miss both those kids.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming. We wish you the best of luck in the tournament this coming weekend. And when we come back, we're going to talk talk about the men's tournament with head coach Ben Miller. So stay tuned.